The villagers thought she was a curse from God, but Holo told them she had only come from the forests in the east. Her journey to the south had brought her through their town. They tell of her taking the form of a young woman, her love of drink, and how she would dance with the other girls. She looked in every way like a beautiful maiden, with one exception, her wolf's tail. After she left, the village had abundant harvests for many years. They called her Holo of the Wheaten Tail. That's all. I trust that was helpful.
Yes, it was. Between Lenos and the forests of the east, it is almost all a complete wilderness now. But you've given me a starting point.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
I will repay the kindness as soon as I can.
Well, since you feel so strongly, there's nothing that could repay me more than hearing a good pagan story of your own. I've had my run-ins with the church, so I prefer those first-hand accounts that remain unspoiled by her influence. You've obviously traveled much. I'm certain there's at least one story you can think of that would settle your debt. Perhaps you would be willing to tell it to me?
As you wish. I tell of a wheat farming region in the south, where the harvests have a wonderful festival subject to the attention of a certain large wolf. It seems like it's been forever since I've been this excited about legends of old regarding wolves and dragons.
I think I spent the majority of my afternoons as a kid dreaming up tales like these, which is probably why I travel. I wonder why we ever stop believing in them.
Hey! You're back finally.
There's a town called Lenos upstream on the Rhone, right? Oh, this is way too much.
Okay, sorry about that.
Darn straight. I've got some information for you about that town Yohila.
Sorry, it may not be important right now.
Yeah. So tell me, is it true that you got in a quarrel with your companion then?
No, I don't think so.
No need to play coy with us, Lawrence. We all know you've got a beautiful nun locked up in that room of yours for who knows what. Well, I say good for you. You don't even fear God himself.
My traveling companion and I have a unique relationship. What do you mean by quarrel?
I don't know. I heard she was roaming the town with a boy from your guild. She wouldn't be doing that if everything was fine between the two of you. They seem to be having a great time together, though.
Oh, Amarty. He's all right.
You're going to give up just like that?
It's not what you think. I had important business that took me from her side today. Nothing scandalous. His name's Amarty. He wanted to show her around, so I went out and did some business. I wish I had a better story, but that's all there is to it.
Huh. If I heard Adele was wandering around town with Amarty, I'm not sure I could be as calm as you. In fact, I'd probably be crawling out of my skin right now.
If you'd worry, you'd think me a whore.
I would never think something like that. But you know how hard it is for me to keep up with all these young merchants.
That is true. He ran away from his home at such a tender young age. And already he's one of the most successful traders in town. Unlike someone I know. Also, he is very kind-hearted. Any woman I know could fall in love with him.
You hear this? I swear my heart is going to burn up into a jealous fire.
If it did, I'd cook a nice tasty pie for Amarty on it and let him know I was single again.
Adele, stop! I'm only going to tell you once to watch your back with a traitor like Amarty. When success comes to them at such a young age, they think they're entitled to anything.
I'm such a complete fool.
The moon-hunting bear destroyed that village, Lawrence.
Well, it looks like you had a good time. Where'd Amarty run off to?
I lost track of him downstairs.
You lost track of him. That's great. Did he buy that fur for you?
Are you speaking? I think I'm going to be sick. Would you please at least make yourself useful?
Watch it. Hey! Oh, wrong way. Wait! Festival. Did your prince buy anything else for you?
This truly is a superior fur, though it pales in comparison to mine.
You do realize I'm now indebted to that boy because you accepted his gift, don't you? I was stupid to think a night out on your own would only cost me one little coin.
I knew you were just trying to get rid of me.
I had spending money for you, but now I suppose I'll have to use that to pay Amarty back for the fur. Did he ask what our story was?
Why would you want to know that?
I don't want people to get suspicious of us.
I told him I was a wandering nun who was kidnapped by illegal slave traders, and you had rescued me only moments before I was sold.
That's perfect.
I further explained, since I had no way to repay such a large debt to my gallant hero, that I was praying for your safe journey in lieu of money, since prayers are the only possessions I have in the world. Boo-hoo-hoo.
Must you always be so dramatic?
It was after I told him the woeful tale of Holo the Nun that he bought me this wrap.
Well, that's okay, I guess. Tell me, what is this?
It is a magic fortune-telling cube. The shape is expertly crafted, is it not? I am sure it will fetch a good price if we sell it on our way.
Fool. What makes you think this will sell? It's only a naturally occurring rock. There's not anything man-made about it. It's not used for very much, except being sold as a toy. Can your little ears tell that I'm not lying? It looks like gold, so it's popular with fools. You didn't happen to see anyone else buying these, did you?
A whole crowd of people, as a matter of fact.
Tell
A
me.
fortune teller was using these to divine, and she was eerily accurate. Her skills impressed even me, which is no small feat. These can be used for all sorts of things, according to her.
This cheap little rock?
Yes. She said it drives away demons, heals any ailment, and can awaken a lover's heart.
It's smart moving people to buy when they're in good spirits at the festival. A trading frenzy. I've seen it happen before.
Amarty won that for me at the auction.
There was an auction?
I had never seen one of those before. The yelling and screaming was a little frightening. So strange, humans.
All for iron pyrite. I'll bet Bartos has some connections that could make this trend profitable.
I'm sorry to come so early in the morning. Mark has a message for you.
That's great. Just tell me the message, Lem.
Right, of course. Well, Mark said... Lawrence, wait for me! Hold on! Lawrence!
そして恋する僕たちは愛の手前ですれ違う伝えたいのに黙り込む Take me, take me to the perfect world 坂道を空へ登れば流れゆく水星の湖未完成な僕たちだから傷つけずにいられない抱きしめてくれたら腕生える気がする抱きしめ合えたら愛する人はきっとそばにいる大切なものはいつもそばにある
Next time, Wolf in the Gap That Cannot Be Filled.
Next time, Wolf and the Gap That Cannot Be Filled.